Meizu Pro 5 used to be an excellent device, and when the company didn't follow the same formula with the Pro 6, it left many of us surprised and its fans disappointed due to the choice of specs, which didn't seem to make it a true successor to Meizu's top dog. Today, the new Pro 6 Plus brings back the big 5.7-inch AMOLED screen and also comes with 1440p resolution. It comes with a top-end Exynos chip by Samsung, the same one that powers the Galaxy S7 series. And if these upgrades aren't enough, Meizu is also throwing 4-axis optical stabilization for the camera, a bigger battery, and a surprising addition to the already cool mTouch key, a heart rate sensor. Key features: 5.7 inches 1440p Super AMOLED display of 515-bit 3D press. Flime OS 5.6 on top of Android 6.0 Marshmallow, Flime 6.0 coming in February. 64GB model, Exynos 8890 chipset, octa-core processor with 4 2.0 GHz Mongoose and 4 1.5 GHz Cortex-A53 cores, Mali T880MP10 GPU, 4 GB of RAM. 128GB model, Exynos 8890 chipset, octa-core processor with 4 2.3 GHz Mongoose and 4 1.6 GHz Cortex-A53 cores, Mali T880MP12 GPU, 4 GB of RAM. 12MP Sony Expert RS-IMX 386 camera sensor, 1.25 micrometers pixel size. f/2.0, 4-axis optical stabilization, phase detect and laser-assisted autofocus, 2-tone 10 LED ring flash, 2160p video recording at 30 fps. 5MP front-facing camera with 1080p at 30 fps video recording. 64GB or 128GB of built-in storage, non-expandable. Cat 9 LTE, 450/50 Mbps, dual SIM, Wi-Fi A/B/G/NAC, Bluetooth 4.1, NFC, GPS/GLONASS/Beidou, USB Type-C port, USB on the go. mTouch home button with a fingerprint scanner and heart rate sensor. Active noise cancellation via dedicated mic. Hi-Fi audio ES90 18K2M plus AD 45275 chip. 3,400 mAh battery with 24 watts mCharge 2.0, up to 50% charge in 30-min closing parenthesis. We guess the Pro 6 had its purpose. We may never know what it was, as it is already hard to come by. If you ask us, we appreciate it for the fact that it introduced the new eye-pleasing antenna strips design on the back well before the iPhone 7 generation was even announced. It was also among the first devices to showcase pressure-sensitive display technology in an Android smartphone. Whatever the case was, we're glad it's behind us and that we already have the Pro 6 Plus in our hands, the true successor to the Pro 5. It's a phone that delivers a solid punch in every single aspect. Our only issue is with the underclocked Exynos chip for the 64GB model. We doubt anyone will suffer from the lower processor clock, but the fewer GPU cores are enough to raise an eyebrow, especially when the graphics chip is tasked to support such premium display resolution. But we'll dig into that in our performance section. Waterproofing could have been nice, as well as memory expansion options, but we are still too much impressed by the other upgrades to really mind that. The Pro 6 Plus is what the Meizu Pro 6 should have been in the first place, and we can't wait to put it through its paces and find out if the wait was worth it. You are welcome to join us for our hardware checkup right after the jump. Meizu Pro 6 Plus key test findings. 1. The refined design of an all-metal unibody, stylish antenna strips, and subtly curved sides make the Pro 6 Plus one of the better-looking smartphones in the market. 2. The mTouch home button is a very smart setup. It does fingerprint scanning, heart rate measuring, and responds to both presses and taps. The heart rate measuring didn't work on our unit. possibly due to the lack of Meizu's health app, which is China only for now. The fingerprint scanner is about as fast and accurate as the Samsung S7 series, which means there are better and faster readers out there. 3. The 5.7 inches Super AMOLED display is great with high brightness, excellent contrast, and accurate enough color rendering. Its sunlight legibility is excellent, too. The pressure sensitivity called 3D press works as advertised, but its functionality is as limited as it is on the iPhone. 4. The battery endurance rating of 96 hours is excellent. 5. Flame OS is fluid and responsive, unlocking gestures are versatile, the mTouch button has some great added functionality, closing apps, going a step back. There are great beaming options. One-hand operation is possible thanks to the Smart Touch floating control. 6. The Exynos 8890 chipset is a flagship performer and quite enough for a Quad HD screen. The 64GB model has fewer GPU cores, which is rather unexpected and may cost you a few frames in heavy games in the long run. For now, everything runs just fine. 7. Solid audio output quality through the headphone jack with great loudness and very good quality. 8. The loudspeaker loudness is below average. 9. The camera performance is great, photos have lots of detail, wide dynamic range, accurate colors, and high contrast. The optical stabilization helps a lot in low-light shots and you can capture some very nice shots hassle-free even at night, no tripod needed. Panoramic images are average, and so is the selfie image quality. 10. The 2160p videos have okay levels of detail and great contrast, colors, and dynamic range. The stabilization really helps when you are shooting handheld. The audio capturing is mono. They have /H.265 codec brings all sorts of compatibility issues with YouTube and common video players. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more gadget info and give me feedback on the comments.